Man. So last time we was in the MLB draft, we got drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies. We go to college. We win a championship at TCU. We go back in the MLB draft. Get drafted by an NL team. Same division, but different team. And it's a much worse situation. We're going to DC. We got drafted by the Washington Nationals. Oh my goodness, man. My goodness. I do know they won a World Series back in 2019, but ever since then it's been absolutely abysmal. And that was after Bryce Harper left for Philadelphia. We're going to do what we can, man, to revive baseball back up here in DC and revive the winning culture that was in Washington. They have been down for a while now. And now that we're in the MLB, there's no turning back. We're going to give it everything we got to make sure we try to get promoted as fast as possible. Because if you do follow baseball in real life, the Washington Nationals are an absolute mess. So here we are in the organization of the Washington Nationals. And judging from this, it looks like we're going to be starting our MLB career in the minors up there in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So there it is. We get drafted and we get 5 tokens. I think the higher you get drafted, the more tokens you get. I think that's what it was. I can't remember. So here we are. We're here. We're meeting with Rob Haney, the manager for the Harrisburg Senators. And we are here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I've actually been here before in real life. Quiet area. But here we go. Now, I'm not expecting us to get promoted quickly because we are a 3rd round pick. We did come from being a 5th round pick. It's probably going to be a while before we get promoted to AAA. I'm not even going to hold y'all, dog. Like, real talk. If we was a 1st rounder, we probably get promoted as fast as possible. But since we're not, we got to prove ourselves. So, let's get this thing started, man. I am excited regardless. I'm ready to show the world, well, the country, what I can do, especially those in the Washington National Organization. So let's just focus on getting better every day and doing what we can to make this team good, even if it means we gotta help our teammates out. I'm cool with that though. I don't mind helping teammates. As long as you make your team better, you will become better. So let's see what happens as we get ready to rep the Harrisburg Senators, man. So here goes the update right here. Right now, focusing more on power, fielding, and throwing. Eventually, I'm going to put some more on contact because that is very, very important. So we go from 57 up to a 59. I am cool with that. So in this video, I'm going to show you 1 month worth of games, and we're going to go all the way to the end of October and get ready. I believe that is Reading, whatever that team is. I think that's another town in Pennsylvania. So there he is, the Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. getting ready for his debut. And we're 1-3 to start off the season. What in the world? And I'm just not making my debut? Y'all should have been had him out here. There he is right there, the little Big L, Leon Henderson Jr., set to make his AA professional debut. So here we go at the mound. We're already up 1-0, and look at that hit right there. That's a high fly ball, though. We hit it just late, and that's going to be an out. And that's how the first inning ends. The Richmond Flying Squirrels. A lot of these minor league baseball teams have some very, very unique, weird names. But it's all good. That's cool. So here we are back on the field for the first time. And we took too long to make a decision. We decided to get this goofy off at second base because we knew we did not have the throw power yet to make the throw home. So here we are back at the dish. At home plate, we're winning 3-1. We got runners on the corner, 1 out. And we're going to try to go outside right here. We get a base hit, and that's going straight to the shortstop. And we go straight into a double play. My goodness. What a way to start. Let's go later on, bottom of the 5th, and that ball hit the pitcher on his ass, and we still got out. That's a shame. So now we got a dynamic challenge. It's 4-1, bottom of the 8th. We have yet to get our first hit. I'm telling y'all, man, trying to hit a baseball is very humbling. So we got no runners on, no outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Still looking for that first hit. There goes a nice pitch right there, and we hit that foul. Another pitch right here, and that's a strike. We thought that was going low. we're trailing in the count, we could really use some perks right now, but we'll pay for those later. Popping it, and we finally, never mind, that went right to the second baseman. And that's another out. We're not doing anything in this game, but our teammates is holding it down for us. We do win the game, though. We do win for the one, but I have yet to get my first hit. Now we get ready for the next game. We did get our feet wet a little bit, but we're still waiting for that first hit. But I'm proud of my teammates. They held it down. We get the win. But next game of this series, we're not at the dish. We're not out in third base. We're out here on the mound. And we got the bases loaded with 2 outs, and they bring me on. That is absolutely crazy. We do get 2 outs after this strike right here. Nice job with the knuckleball by the Big L Leon Henderson, with the little Big L Leon Henderson. And we caught that man swinging the whiff. Word to Dan Patrick, 2-2 count right here. We're going to pop the fastball, and we're going to get him up out of here. And we get our first save of our professional career. Oh, damn, I forgot. We're in extra innings, and it's still scoreless. And we're back on the mound. Let's go to the top of the 11th. Dang, I thought the game was over. My bad, y'all. So here we go. A man on second base. That's a pop fly right behind home plate. The catcher got us. That's the first out so far in this inning. Let's go over to the next at bat. We got a cat named Reggie Crawford, and that's a good pitch, and that's another strikeout. Going over to the next one, we want to make sure we allow nobody on base. Don't even allow a run. Worst case scenario, do not allow a run. Go over to the next cat. We got Von Brown over here at the plate. He's 0 for 3, and he's going to pop that thing up to center field, and that's going to be another out. Great job right there. That was by our second baseman. We're going over to the 12th inning. Still no score. Somebody please break the score. Somebody. God dang. 2-2 count right here, top of the 12th. We still can't get nothing going at bat, and that's a nice strike. And he's mad as hell at swinging at that. We thought that was going to be a ball. So here we go right here. Another strikeout. We got 2 gone. At the top of the 12th inning, we are straight balling right now at the mound. Now we're going to try to get this cat out right here. And as you see here, our fastball is absolutely amazing. We get the final out right here in right field. And we're going to go to the dugout. So now we go to the bottom of the 12th inning. We got runners on the corner. We got a cat up here at bat. He's 2 for 4. Pitch right there. He's going to hit that thing center left field, and it's going to drop right behind the outfielders. And we finally in this game with a 1-0 win. So an interesting start to the season so far. We won the game. We kept the innings alive. And in the end, we turned out to win the game. So that is an excellent job by the little Big L Leon Henderson. He gets his first save. So let's go on to the next game. We're going to the top of the 9th inning. We're back on the mound. We're up 4-1. Can we start off 3-0 since I've been in the lineup? 1-2 count right here. The pitch. That looks like a fastball. And he is out of there for the first out of this inning. We need 2 more and this game is over. 2-2 count right here, popping it. And he actually swung at that. I can't believe it. That was not my best pitch, not my best release. And we get another out. There's 2 gone. So now we just need 1 more. We got an 0-1 count right here. The pitch is coming. You already know it's a fastball. And he's going to hit that straight back to Big L Leon Henderson. And we're going to get him out just like that. And there it is. We're 3-0 since I've been on the lineup. Oh, so they counted that as my actual first save. That's cool. And we do win the series 4-0. And we do get above 500 for the first time this season. So let's go on to the next game. 3-2 lead. And now we're pitching on the full count. And he strikes out. That was the knuckleball. That was a great job going inside. One thing I have noticed, you try to go outside, yeah, they most likely will hit it. And then right here, we go low, we get another out. Now we're looking for 1 more. 1-2 count, top of the 9th inning. And it is raining, by the way, it looks like it. Another late release, but that's cool. Third baseman, get him up out of here. We get another win and another save to kick off the season. Our second save, and we're now leading the series 5-0. Pitching is not all that bad, though, man. If anything, in retrospect, I might have gone closing pitcher. Definitely not doing starter, because we be out there all day. Let's go back to the attributes. Let's get some more upgrades, though. So we're going to focus some on power and good stuff like that. That takes us to a 59 to a 60. And just like that, let's get back to the game, man. Let's get back. We're back at the mound. So we're taking on New Hampshire. I forgot what their nickname was, but it is Jackie Robinson Day. As you see, we got the number 42 on. So we got to make sure that we put on for the late, great Jackie Robinson. We got one man on first base, one out, 0-2 count, and that's a good pitch right there. We got a high fly ball to left center field, and that ball's going to be out. Oh, take that back. That was center field. Yeah, that was center field, and we left the man on base. And now we're back out here in the field. There goes one to left field right there, and again, taking too long to make a decision, and we decide to get this cat out going to third base. We give up a run, and we leave a man on second base with 2 outs, but that's cool. Now we're back at the plate. We got runners on the corner. This is an opportunity to give us the lead. Why not go hard or go home? Let's go for that home run. If we don't get it, and we do get the runners in, that's cool too. So here we go, going out here, and that ball is going to be stopped by the shortstop. And once again, we run into a double play. Yeah, that was another blown opportunity. Back on the field with 2 outs, a 1-1 count right here. That ball's going to go straight to the Big L, Leon Henderson, and he's going to get that batter out of here with ease. That's the end of the 4th. Now we go to the top of the 5th inning. I know we're not hitting this inning, so we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Dynamic challenge coming up. This time we're just trying to get on base. That's all I want. I just want to get this off my chest. And that right there was an opportunity to swing. We should have swung at it. So 0-1 count. Here comes the next pitch right here, and we're going to have a first hit. Is this going to be the first hit? That's going to be the first hit of our professional career, and it's going to be a double because we don't have the speed to go triple. That's great, though. I will take that, and I just not realizing this. We're down 4-0. But what the hell? We don't care. We got our first hit. Plenty of baseball left to be played in the season. 1-2 pitch right here. That goes over, and that's the end of the inning. God dang, man. That's the end of the 6th inning. That went straight to the third baseman. Another dynamic challenge coming up. We got our first hit, and here's an opportunity to not only take the lead, but to hit our first grand slam of our career. We're down 4-3. We got 1 out with the bases loaded, and we're not going to get a grand slam, but we are going to get some runners in, and it looks like we're going to get all 3, and we're going to second base, and that is a 3 RBI double for the Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. What a moment this is for him. Now we're up 6-4. On second base, 1-2 count. The pitch, there it is. First baseman stopped it, and he throws it to the pitcher. That's an out. That was actually the first baseman. Okay, cool. So now we're at third base, and that's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, and he's going to get that out with ease. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, but we do have the lead thanks to the little Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. with that 3 RBI double. Now we go later on. We're at the bottom of the 7th inning, and now we have a chance to get this runner out right here, but we just don't have the throw power yet. So we're just going to get this goofy out at second base. So now we got a 6-5 lead. Let's go on over to the next inning, the top of the 8th. We got runners on first and second. We're up by 4, 9-5 too. So let's see if we can get one more hit. Oh, look at that perfect hit right there. Is that going to be going or it's off the wall? It's off the wall, and we're going to get 2 more people to home, and we're going to get another RBI double. This time it's a 2 RBI double. Absolutely excellent performance right now by the Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. With a little Big L. I gotta remember, this is Leon Henderson Jr., so we gotta say little Big L. But nevertheless, we have a bigger lead than before. I believe we're now up 11-5, and I'm going to come in home plate right here, and that's going to make it 12-5. What a performance this is right here by the Harrisburg Senators, and we're just going to sim the rest of the way. This game's over. They're not coming back from that. That right there was a hell of a performance, man. Excellent job by the little Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. Excellent job by our teammates. Everybody played a part in this win. We're off to a great start to the season so far. Let's go later on. This time we are winning 6-2, bottom of the 9th. And we already got 2 outs. Now we got one more. 0-1 count right here. No runners on base. popping it, and that's a ground ball to the shortstop, and that's going to be another win for those Senators. We're on fire right now. Ever since I came into the lineup, we haven't lost a game. We know that's bound to be snapped, but for now, we're just enjoying the moment, just enjoying playing baseball in our professional career. Let's go over to the next game. This time we're in extra innings. We're at the bottom of the 11th inning, and that looks like another ground ball up the middle, and that's an out. Second baseman got him up out of here. So now we need 2 more outs. We got a man on third base, though, and that's a pop fly ball in field. And that's going to be a second out. Easy money right there. Now we just need 1 more. We are really balling right now as a pitcher. We got a man on third base still, though. That's a ground ball. Third baseman stops that, gets that thing to first base, and we get another win. We are straight balling right now as a closer, and that's our 3rd save of the season. We take a 3-2 series lead. So now, we're back at the plate. New game, new opportunity to get better as a hitter, and that's not going to cut it right there. A ground ball to the second baseman, and we get out right there. Back out here in the field, there goes a base hit. It goes right past me, straight to left field, and now we have another opportunity, and we decide to just once again get the goofy going to second base. So we get the first out. Let's go later on, top of the 4th. We're back at the plate. Popping it. Oh, we shouldn't have swung at that. We shouldn't have swung at that, man. That's absolutely terrible. So 0-1 count. New Hampshire's up 2-0, and we're going to pop it right here, and that's an absolutely horrible swing. 0-2 count. We got to make up for that. We have to make up for that. There goes the pitch, and we get got. Yuck, that was a terrible at bat. So now we're 0 for 2, top of the 6th. 1 out, 1 runner on first base. And y'all see my strike zone meter right there. We're cold at some places, we're hot at some places. We got a lot of work to do, dog. But anyway, here we go. 1-0 count. First pitch was a ball. That was a fastball. We're looking for that inside perfect pitch. Popping it, and that was too high. So far, not a bad start to the season. Just want to keep improving on hitting. But today, we're 0 for 2. And we're looking for that first hit of this game. The pitch right here. We popping it, and that gets past the second baseman. And we're going to get a single right here. Great job by the Lil Big L, Henderson. We got 2 on. Eventually, we got the bases loaded. We got 2 outs. So we're 0-1 count right here. Here goes the pitch. He's going to pop it high in the air. And that's going to be the 3rd out as that's caught by the third baseman. A blown opportunity that was. Now we got a 4 count situation. 2 runners on base. It's coming straight to me. And that scenario, I try to go to second base, and it looks like we got bases loaded. Absolutely horrible. Just terrible. And look at that. Now the score is 8-0. Oh shit! Oh shit! 2 outs, and at this point the game is all but over. We're not coming back from this. But we can't do what we can to get another hit. And there it is right here. A high pop ball. And that's that going to go. Nope. That went straight to the center fielder. Back in the danger zone. So now we go to the top of the 9th. And we're just going to simulate this game the rest of the way. We're not going to come back from this. And this will be our first loss of the season with me in the lineup. Not a good showing. And the series ends in a tie. But there's more to look forward to. I'm not mad at all. We did get our first hit. We did go 4 for 9 in this series. And now we're back talking to our manager after that performance. So wait a minute, what's this? Talk to me about my status as a 2-way player. I like being a 2-way player, coach. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Okay, are you good with your current balance of duties? Absolutely. Yeah. I prefer the hit and play third base more than being coming out the bullpen, though, if we're being honest. Okay, well, I'll be counting on your bat and defense, but we'll still use you out of the bullpen from time to time. Hell yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, coach. Anything to help this team win, I am down to do it. Whether it's pitching, whether it's batting, or out there on the field playing third base, I will do it. So now we get another call, and it looks like it's Stephanie. She's congratulating us on making the top 100 prospect list. Oh, interesting. I did cut that scene out, though, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So as of right now, we are ranked number 43 on the list. Yeah, we're probably going to be here for a while, people. We're probably going to be playing AA ball for a while. But I'm cool with that. I need as much playing experience as I can get before I make it to the show with the Washington Nationals. If I got to play the entire season at AA, I'm cool with that, man. As long as I improve. So here we go, next series. We went 4 for 9 last series with 3 doubles and 5 RBIs. And we're just making sure we add on to that as well as our stats. So this time we're playing the Erie Seawolves. I believe Erie is in Pennsylvania, if my memory is correct. So here we go. Bottom of the first inning, we are at home. And a man on first base, and oh, look at that hit right there. Look at that hit right there. Go to third base. Go to third base, homie. Go to third base. We are safe. Great job. That was an 0-2 count as well. We was trailing, and we got that fastball that we wanted. Now we go later on. We got bases loaded. We're still in the bottom of the first inning, and that's a high fly ball and the infield rule. And we're going to tag up right here. And it looks like we were supposed to stay at second base. So I guess the rule is you can't tag up on an infield high fly ball, but that's cool. We're up 2-0. Teammates holding it down, and I'm going to hold it down for my teammates. We got another hit right up the middle. We're going to advance that runner right there to third base, and we're going to get another single on the game. Great job that was by the Lil Big L, Leon Henderson. So now we got a full count. We're going later on. We got Kevin Motte at the plate, and he's going to pop that thing up in the air, and that's going to go. Oh, I thought the outfielder caught it, but it looks like Motte made it to first base. So here we are. Runners on first and second, 0-2 count. We got Cliff at the plate. He's going to pop it right there, and we're going to go home right here. Look at Cliff getting an RBI and sending me to the crib. And now we got a 4-0 game. Can we get 5, though? Can we get 5? We got 5 as Motte comes in. A 5-0 lead in the bottom of the third inning. We go later on. Bottom 4, we're up 7-0. I have no idea why I swung at that stupid. Up 7-0, top of the 5th inning. That's going to go to left field, and he's going to bring it back in. And now I have another decision to make. We're not going to get that guy going home, so we're going to get this goofy going to second base. And there goes another out. We give up the first run of the game for them. Let's go later on, dog. Bottom of the 7th, and look at this. They tied the game at 7. Oh, shit. Now we got to give my team the lead back, and that's not a good start. We probably should have swung at that. 0-1 count. We're waiting on that perfect pitch. Give me the same pitch you gave me first time, homie. Here it is, and that's a strike. That's an 0-2 count. I have no idea why they keep making me do those check swings. So, let's see what we do here. That's go. Oh my gosh. That was my worst AB since I came into the minors. So we're out here at the field, top of the 9th inning. We're going to scoop that thing up, throw it to first base, get that man up out of here. Let's go back to the plate. We got a runner on first, bottom of the 9th inning. We have to do something to win this game. Advance. Oh my gosh, not this again. Curveball inside. That's strike 1. Let's regroup. Let's reset. We're 2 for 4 on the day. Waiting for that right pitch right down the middle. Something. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. He knew it was gone. And the game is over. Oh my gosh. A 2-run home run. They end the game. The Lil Big L, Leon Henderson, has officially arrived. That was his first home run in the minors, and we're going to get up out of here with a 9-7 win. Look how happy the big man is as he comes to home plate. We was up 7-0. We blew a 7-run lead. They tied the game at 7, and the Lil Big L, Leon Henderson, ends the game with a 9-7 win. The Nets better go on and call us up. Let's go on to the second game of this series, dog. Absolutely crazy start. So, the Seawolves are up 2-0, and that's not a good start for us. Now we go later on, Dynamic Challenge, second AB of this game. 3-0, we're losing. Got a runner on third. We got 2 outs, an opportunity to get on the board for the first time in this game. Batting 360 something. Oh, that'll do it right there. That's going to center field, and we're going to get on the board for the first time in this game. A 3-1 lead for Erie now. The Seawolves are in trouble as long as the Lil Big L, Leon Henderson, is hot at the plate. And now we're going to go over here to second base, and that's going to be the last out of this inning. So let's go later on, dog. Fifth inning, bottom of the fifth, that is. Runner on first, 2 outs. We could hit a home run. Oh my God, oh my. Damn, that was terrible. Let's regroup. 0-1 count right here. The pitch, and we got, foul ball. Looks like a circle changeup, I believe that's what it's called. 0-2 count now. Still trailing 3-1. We have to get the lead or at least tie the game. That goes foul. So, still 0-2 count. And right now, I have a feeling he's going to go in the strike zone, and there it is, and we strike out again. And this time he got me with a curveball. So now that's the end of the fifth, I believe it was. Go to the top of the sixth. No runners on. Look at this highlight right here. We scoop it up, and we're going to get him up out of here with ease. I got fielding down pat. If we can just get better at batting. Dynamic challenge right here. Going to the bottom of the eighth. We are struggling at the plate today. 1 for 3 to be more precise. And again, I keep thinking the pitch is going to come down, and it doesn't. That was a fastball. So that goes foul. 0-1 count. What is he going to give me this time? And it looks like they changed pitchers, and that's going to go right over the pitcher's head, right back to center field, and we get a single once again. Great job that was right there by the Little Big L, Leon Henderson. Much better job than the last at bat. So we're going later on, and the first baseman's going to scoop that up, and we get caught in yet another double play this season. So now it's 3-2, bottom of the ninth. We're up next, but we're not going to get the opportunity. That was the last out of this game, and the Sea Wolves tied the series at 1. Let's go on over to the next game in this series. We're back at the plate, bottom of the first inning. We're looking to improve from yesterday because we did not have that good of a job swinging the ball. And there goes one going to left field right past the third baseman. We get one runner in, and we get another RBI double. We're back at our favorite spot, second base. Everybody loves home plate, of course, yes. But second base is my favorite spot. So we're going to tag up right here, 2 outs, and we're going to test his speed real quick. And are we going to get the third? Yes, we are. We barely get ruled safe. We got to upgrade our speed, real talk. So now we're at third base, and that ball goes right past the first baseman, and now we got a 2-0 game, and the Little Big L, Leon Henderson, is once again contributing for these Senators of Harrisburg. Back at the plate, bottom of the second inning. One runner is on first base and 2 outs. Let's see what kind of pitch we get now. And that looks like a home run. Yes, it is. That thing gone. That is gone. And once again, the Little Big L, Leon Henderson Jr. threw that bat down, and he knew that thing was gone. That's his second home run of this series so far. What a great job that was. We straight cooking right now. The Washington Nationals, y'all better be watching. This could be y'all next great thing. Hopefully we can help y'all win some more championships, because y'all been an absolute mess over the last recent years, and he knew that was gone the moment he hit it. 416 feet with a velocity of almost 110. My goodness, what power that is. So back at the plate, bottom of the fifth inning, we're looking for another one. We're looking for another one, or at least some more RBIs, whichever way we get it. There goes another one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, he done did it again. This man done did it again. 8-0, another 2-run home run, and the Little Big L, Leon Henderson, has officially arrived. The power is here. The strength is here. MLB, you better watch out. What a performance this is at the plate. The Little Big L, Leon Henderson, may be a 3rd-round pick, but he has the potential of a 1st-rounder. Bottom of the 7th, and we're going to go high again up in the air. That's another base hit that's going up the green wall, and we're going to go to second for another double in this game. Almost looks like the big green wall out there in Fenway Park. Almost. That thing pretty big. So, first and second, we got runners on those bases, and now we got the bases loaded, and we're still in the bottom of the 7th inning. 0-2 count right here, and that looks like another double play as we get ready for the top of the 8th inning. But that's it for this game. They're not coming back from an 8-0 deficit. They did get some runs though, and we're going to get up out of here with an 8-3 win. So far, this was his best at-bat performance this season. Absolutely amazing game. Got some doubles, got 2 homers on top of that, and the little Big L Leon Henderson continues to improve. So now we go to the next game, and now they're asking for autographs. We ain't that good just yet, but just you wait. We will get there. So now we're getting ready for the next game of this series. We're taking on the Seawolves once again, 10-8. Both teams are pretty much even, dog. But I believe the difference is this guy at the plate right here, the little Big L Leon Henderson. Bottom of the first, going out the left center field once again. That's another single on the start of the day for the little Big L Leon Henderson. We're at second base after a walk, and now we're just going to pop this thing. It looks like the second baseman is going to get to it, and that's an out. So we get nothing out of that inning. We go to the top of the third. We're out here on the field. There goes the hit right there. It's coming straight to the little Big L, and there goes another error. We will recover, though, get that thing to first base and get that out. But now we can't ignore it anymore. We have to improve our fielding. Now we're back at the plate, bottom of the second inning, or take that back, bottom of the third inning. Runner on second. And that right there was a chance. We actually had a chance there. We blew that one. Let's see if we can get another one. Still bottom third. Runner on second, 0-1 pitch, and that is another strike. That was a slider, and that was a terrible swing. As you see on the left right there, that was early. So now we got an 0-2 count, and what are we going to do right here? Nice pitch. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. Let's go. That is gone. Another home run in the series, and we got another one. Little Big L Leon Henderson once again showing that power, and that is now 4 home runs versus the Erie Seawolves. We have been straight balling in this series. You can't make this up. The little Big L Leon Henderson sending a message to the Nationals. Look at that, 452 and another exit velocity of almost 110. So let's go later on. Bottom of the sixth. This time we're going to get out, though. Great job by the third baseman, stopping that ball going past him. And we get out right there. But here we are back at the bottom of the eighth inning. And we got another check swing. And it looks like that was a strikeout, too. Yeah, it was. Top of the ninth. We have a chance to end this game, and we're going to do it right here. Shortstop is going to stop that thing, get it to second base, and we get another win on the season. We got a 3-1 lead in this series now. 2-1 win, and now we're just going to work on our perks. So now we're going to focus on this inner piece. Guess we'll start with this one first. We're just going to max everything out. Now we got that perk mastered, and we can do some big things with that, man. Another one that we want to focus on is the heart attack. We're going to get to what? At least a level 3 or past level 3. But here we go. Next game. I believe this is the 5th game of this series, and we're going to strike out. That's not a good start to this game. We are up 1-0 though. Top of the second inning, back on the mound. The game is tied at 1. We got a runner on second base, and we're just going to pop that thing to first base and get that cat out over there. Going back to the dugout with ease. Let's see if we can improve and get better as we get ready for our next AB. Bottom of the 4th. It's still tied, and we're going to pop that thing to center field once again. One of our favorite spots in this series, but the runner's not fast enough to get to third base, but that's cool. So here we are, 0-2 count. We got Clough at the plate, and he's going to pop this thing up in the air, and that's going to be an out. And then he's going to, take that back. That wasn't an out. That's a 2-1 lead. That's what I'm talking about. I thought he caught that. So now we're going to pop this thing up, and that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 4th inning. We could not get no more runs after that. Great job that was by the Seawolves, stopping that before it got even worse. So we're going back to the bottom of the 6th. We're at the plate once again, and that's a pop fly ball, and it looks like the left fielder is going to get his gloves all over that one. Yep, that's sent out, and we got 2. So bottom of the 8th we go. We got runners on the corner, and the Big L Leon Henderson is still being impatient as he strikes out, but that's cool. We did get, take that back. No, we didn't. So we wound up losing this game. We got a 3-2 lead, but that's a heartbreaker. We had a chance in the 8th inning, and we absolutely blew it. We went 1 for 4 in that game. So here we go. This is the last game of this series, and I believe this is the last game of this episode. We're down 3-1 to the Seawolves. outs, and the Big L Leon Henderson is gonna pop that thing over to first base and get that man out. Back at the plate, bottom of the third inning, we got a runner on first base, and we're gonna get that thing to center field. That's been our spot throughout this entire series as we advance that runner to third base, and he is safe. We got runners on the corner. So now, eventually, we will load the bases. We got 2 outs, bottom of the third, and now he draws a runner home, and now we got a 3-2 game. 1 run to go, and we can tie this game. Now we're over here on third base with a 3-1 count. Still 2 outs, popping it right there, and that is going to be an out. It went right into the glove of the third baseman. Now we're losing 4-2, and we're going to pop that thing to first base. Fielding is down packed. I'm not worried about that no more. We just got to improve the attributes. So now here's an opportunity. We got runners on first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. We're down 2 runs, a chance to cut the deficit or take the lead with a 3-run home run, and that's going to go to right field, and that's foul. Dang. 0-1 count now. In the last 3 games, we've driven in 4 runs. Can we drive in some more? Starting right here, popping it down there, and look at that pop fly ball that's going to right center field, and that is going to be off the wall. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! Oh, look at that! Another home run! Another home run for the little Big L Leon Henderson, and we got a 5-4 lead. And coach is straight loving that, man. Another one. Our 5th home run in this series, and we're just straight balling all over the Seawolves. So let's go later on. Full count, top of the 5th, and it looks like we're going to get this man out right here at first base. Yes, we do. So now the confidence is up. We're now up 7-4 at the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-2 count right here, popping it, and that's going to go in between the left fielder and the center fielder. It's going to hit the wall, and we're on our way to second base for another double on the season. What a performance this was by the little Big L Leon Henderson Jr. We are showing up in clutch moments as we stay in the bottom of the 6th. We're at second base. Full count right here. And Shapiro, what are you going to do? He's going to swing at it. It's going to go to right field, and we're going to take it home. Oh, take that back. We're going to go right back to third base. We ain't got the speed for that. We're not ready for that just yet. We got runners on the corner, though. Eventually, we get the bases loaded. 2-1 count. That goes right to the third baseman. He's going to get a double play. But he drives in another run, which is me, and we got an 8-4 lead. Let's go ahead and sim it the rest of the way. They're not coming back from that. We win 9-5. What a performance that was by the little Big L Leon Henderson, as we would end this series with a 4-2 win. We take the series. Erie Seawolves, they put up some good competition, but in the end, the little Big L Leon Henderson was just too much for them. We actually got 15 hits in this series with 5 homers and 13 RBIs. It was no doubt our best series since we've been in the minors. That's it for now. Join us next time. The journey continues in the month of May. Peace.